What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team FISHKNUCKLES YouTube channel. Today is Rogue Tuesday, and no, probably other billion other YouTubes have covered this probably by now. It's Tuesday. It's Rogue Tuesday. We don't jump around days. We stick to our schedule here. We don't do any videos ahead of time. And for Rogue Tuesday, of course, we're looking at the deck that made top 16 at the London Internationals, Europe Internationals, they even call it. It's piloted by Sander. I don't know how to say Sanders' last name, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I apologize. Which kick? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to say names, unfortunately. But it's the Heatmor Raichu deck. If you remember the video from Saturday, we talked about a Heatmor Raichu deck that made cut, and this is a list that was used for it. It is very, very interesting, and it's sometimes hard to play. I'm not gonna lie to you. And definitely you can't play this in a best of one, like with 30 minutes. I don't think you have enough time to win in 30 minutes. Like you might, but I don't think you do. It's definitely a best 2 out of 3 kind of deck. But let's go over. We've actually seen this deck a couple times already. Well, not this deck. We've seen some of these cards already, like Raichu. Raichu, we have the EVO Shock ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, during your turn, you may leave your opponent's active Pokemon paralyzed, and that's what we're going to try to do today. So yeah, we're going to look at Raichu. He actually played a split of Pikachus. I kind of figure out why. It kind of depends what energy's in your hand, because this Pikachu has Thunder Wave for lightning, and if you notice, you play Rainbow Energy, so that can work. It also has more HP than this one. This one has 60, this one has 70, so they do serve a different purpose. I would probably play maybe like a 2-2 split, maybe. The 70 makes it where you can't get knocked out for Buzzwole. Buzzwole, you know, does 30 and it snipes, so it could protect your Pikachu from being knocked out. That's the thing to note for sure. But this Pikachu right here has a Nuzzle for a Colorless energy, which is better because you play the 4 DCs instead of 2 Rainbows. So you're more likely to paralyze them that way. So it's kind of a different thing. They both kind of do the same thing. Nuzzle, Flip Coin if has, they're paralyzed. This one, Thunder Wave, has they're paralyzed. So they both paralyze. Playing a 4-4 of those, that is your main attacker kind of thing there. Not attacker, I guess a sport Pokemon. But you play Heatmor. You play 3 of them, and this is your main attacker here. This is your real main attacker. It's got Odor Sleuth, flip 2 coins for each head, put a card from discard pile into your hand, and this is like Junk Hunting for Sableye, but better. It is not better, but it's kind of better. I don't know, it's not better. He just has more HP, 2 True Cost instead of 1, he's Fire instead of Dark. We have to flip coins, but that's fine because we'll play Victini. Victini can reflip those coins, but you know, you can try to reflip again if needed. But there's other friends in this deck. You have Durant. Durant has the Mountain Munch attack, or not Mountain Munch, Scrape Down. Scrape Down. And this Pokemon has any damage counters on it. Discard top 4 cards of your opponent's deck. So anywhere you can Scrape Down and kind of win that way, which is really nice. Mountain Munch 10, discard top card of your opponent's deck. Which is kind of why I want more Rainbow Energies in here. We only play the 2. Kind of want 3 or 4. Now a really interesting card is this Xurkitree-GX. It's an Ultra Beast. It's one we haven't seen before. It has the ability Flashing Head. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that have any special energy attached to them. So that means if your opponent only plays special energies, you can easily win with Xurkitree, which is really nice. But he also has a Lightning GX attack. Your opponent reveals their hand. Add a card you find there to their prize cards face down, so you can put an extra prize card in the prizes, which might not seem a big deal, but make your opponent take 7 prize cards instead of 6 could like change the game like so much. And actually, it does. You'll see that happen in one of our games. We do use Xurkitree against the first game correctly. It's also good against Guardy, because Guardy most likely plays like 2 or 3 Guzma, so if they play 3 Guzma, then you're okay. If they play 4, then you're in trouble, because if they play 3 Guzmas, they have a chance to they can knock out 6 because they have the 3 Guzmas, get out of it. But if they play 4 and then they can hit more, then you're in trouble. But if, let's say you're playing against Gardevoir, they can only take 3 prize cards, then you can Lightning GX to put 1 in the prize cards and make it where they have to take 7 instead of the 6, which could change the game if they don't play 3 Guzma. So stuff like that can make the game a little bit different for sure. So it's a really interesting thing. The most thing is interesting for is the ability of Flashing Head. It could win you games automatically, just because it can't hurt you, which is really nice. Jirachi is really good for that Stardust, discard special energy, make it where they can't attack. I don't know if I really like Jirachi too much in this deck. Yeah, it's cool to discard some energies, but I think I'd rather cut it for 3rd Rainbow Energies, which is kind of weird to say. And one Lele, which one Lele seems pretty interesting. But with like Rainbow Energies and Ninja Boy, you kind of do some cute stuff in the deck. We'll talk about it here in a second. So that's all the Pokemon you're going to play in your deck. Like I said, the main basis is like, main deck it focus around is like the Heatmor, Victini, and the Raichu, which is why you play so many of these, and then one of everything else. So 2 Counter Catcher, if you're down on prize cards, which you're always going to be down on prize cards, then you can rank a Pokemon off the bench. It's like the old catcher, but if you're, if you're struggling. 4 Devolution Spray, this is how we get the Raichus back in our hand. 4 Field Blower, because we love our abilities. We need to make sure we can use Fliptini, or we just auto lose against Garb. So 2 Nest Ball to get a base Pokemon off your deck and put it into your bench. 4 Puzzle Time to reuse any 2 cards out of your discard pile, which is really nice. You kind of just keep digging and just keep reading stuff over and over again. 2 Rescue Stretcher to get Pokemon in your discard pile. We gotta play 2 just in case you prize one. 3 Ultra Ball, which is fine, because you do have Bridge at turn 1, then you have like Ultra Ball for the next turn. 2 Acerola, which Acerola does some really interesting things, because with like Rainbow Energy, if you miss a Devolution Spray, you can like Rainbow Energy a Raichu, and then Acerola in your hand and put it back down to another Raichu, because essentially you can't even evolve a Pikachu when you have Devolution Spray. It says it right here, you can't evolve again, but when you Acerola, you can, have it. It's like a 5th and 6th like Devolution Spray almost, but it can pick up other Pokemon that are hurt, which is really nice. Like I said, you can Rainbow Energy anybody, pick it back into your hand, and that's really cool. It's like an AZ kind of. Bridge, and of course, get Pokemon out. Gladion's really good to get that one prize card out of your deck, or out of your prize cards. Like, oh crap, a prize is a really good card. Then you can Gladion. Most likely, it's the Team Rocket's Handiwork you really need. But it could be good, for sure. 1 Lusamine, so that way you can get into supporter cards out of your discard pile. So you can regrab like Team Rocket's Handiwork and N or anything you want to. You don't play any stadium cards, so definitely just the supporter cards for sure. 4 N, because we don't want to discard our resources. Yeah, it seems counterproductive to put your opponent's cards back in their deck, but you need to make sure you don't deck out as well. And then 1 Ninja Boy. This whole time I've been talking about Rainbow Energy, and one thing you could do is, let's say you Rainbow Energy one of your basic Pokemon to your bench, you get a Ninja Boy into like a Durant and scrape down to like to discard the top 4 cards of their deck and win the game that way. So it's a really interesting card. Like at any moment you can start with Lele, put a Rainbow Energy, and then late game you can Ninja Boy into a Durant and you're good to go, which is really nice. 2 Sycamore. 2 Skyla. Skyla is good because you can grab Puzzle Time and do that. Once again, I'd probably cut a Skyla for 3rd Rainbow. If we cut the Jirachi and Skyla for 4 Rainbow, I think I'd like that a lot. Just have the 4 Rainbows. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the Rainbows because you need it for like your Thunder Wave, and you could do maybe some Tapu Cure play. Tapu Cure is not good at all. Some Lightning GX. You actually can Rumbling Wires if you want to. Maybe. To discard top card of their deck, that could work. Also, you need it for Mount Much and Scrape Down, and I kind of want the Rainbow Energies later on in the game, and you'll see that in a big deal in game number 3. 1 Team Rocket's Handiwork, which is fine because you do play the Gladion, and now if you prize your Gladion and your Team Rocket's Handiwork, then you're in trouble. You just need a scoop and just hope you can win, like you just win a game and tie or something like that. 1 Float Stone, which I don't know how much I like about this. Usually if they're Guzman, though, they're taking a knockout, so it really doesn't matter. 4 DC and 2 Rainbow Energies. Now, the whole idea around this deck is that your opponent only plays like 3 Guzmas, and they can't break the lock, and then once you're good, you just deck them out. And that is the plan, but some things could happen. Your opponent could play Switch, Escape Rope, Stand and Zorg. That's pretty much it, because you really don't care too much about Acerola, because you can't damage your Pokemon. The question is, how many Guzmas do they play, and how many Switches do they play? Because if you only play 4 Guzma, then you can easily win that game, because you're not going to put down your Lele and Xurkitree unless you really need to. So that's really nice to note. But sometimes you might struggle because you're not taking the first. You can't take a knock. You can't start paralyzed until turn 2. So maybe they take a knockout. So essentially, they can take 5 prize cards. You just have to be really good at setting this up. Make sure you don't break the lock, it's actually very hard to do. So you need a lot of playtesting with this deck. It kind of does remind me of Sableye Garbodor just a little bit, just because you have to make sure you grab the right cards out of Odor Sleuth, which is a big thing sometimes, and it's really hard to do, and I promise it is. But guys, there we go. I've done rambled enough. We'll see the deck today play 3 different games. Yeah, it's a really interesting games. One, it's against all these games, they have switching cards. Like, I made it hard on myself. We could have easily just, had some games where we play against decks that only have Guzmas. But every single one of these games, they have ways to treat their Pokemon. And you're going to see that come into a big deal in this videos. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Test this deck out. I think it actually is really interesting. Could be really good with some tweaks and stuff. Like I said, it's the beginning of a new archetype, so maybe we'll see this deck actually come into play, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Like I said, yesterday's video and today's video, we're going to see a bunch of around YouTube land, just because they're big in London International, so that's the reason why. But have a great day, and let's see the deck in action. Alrighty. Alright guys, here goes long live something. It looks like, I don't know. Maybe some kind of Zark fighting deck is what I'm thinking about, because they have Dark, Fighting, and Fairy. I guess Fairy could be like, Xurkitree. Don't put that in there. So yeah, I'm gonna start Pikachu. Alright, we're good. We got this. We've got this. Alright, press done. Really don't need to put Xurkitree down. I mean, Flashing Hand, I mean, yeah, it could be good. Like, especially this, like, a special energy deck only. Alright, so Zora and a Rockruff. This I was kind of thinking, like, Xurkitree could actually be kind of good, because we make it where they can't attack us. Yeah. So is he in? Okay, so this is why I was thinking about putting Xurkitree down. Because if they only play strong and, like, DC energies, it'd be easy matchup. Alright, so we have Heatmor, we have Pikachu, Raichu, Devolution Spray. Spit down Heatmor. We'll put down Pikachu. Do we put down Nest Ball? I think, yes. I think I stole a Nest Ball. Grab a Victini here. Okay. And then we're just going to end to get a new hand of 6. Maybe we should have grabbed another Pikachu, but I think we're fine right now. Okay, we found another Pikachu anyway, so put down Pikachu. I'm going to touch a DC to the bitch Heatmor and just pass to our opponent's turn. Yeah, so press it down onto our opponent's turn. Alright, Raichu has a 1 or 2 cost, Pikachu has 1, Pikachu has 1, Pikachu has 1. But next turn, we can put down Raichu, do the Evo Shock. There's a Enhanced Hammer. Lovely. Lovely. Okay. Alright. So no Ultra Ball, discarded 2 cards of hand. So what I'm hoping is to take a knockout here. They actually just knock us out. I'd be fine with that. So discard an Acerola and a Strong Energy. And that's the scary thing, is that like this new Zoroark deck that won plays like a bunch of Acerola. I know this isn't it, but it's still very scary to see Acerola in this deck. You know what I mean? See Tapu Lele come down, use the Wonder Tag. Gonna search for some maybe in here. I think is what he might be doing. So yeah, there's an N. There's nothing else he really needs. A Sycamore might discard the 3 cards he needs in his hand. What he really needs is like a Zoroark and a DCE this turn. So is he in? We'll both get 6 new cards. Yeah, definitely debating like that we should have put down Xurkitree and just started with it and just see what happens. But then it's also like really weird because like what if they play like 1 fighting energy or something and they're gonna attack us? I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, because we could have just started Xurkitree and just say, oh, they do play fighting energy. So Rockruff pass onto our turn. So I mean, right now, yeah, we have Raichu, we have Devolution Spray, we have all this stuff we need, right? But what do we really need? I don't think we really need anything on this hand. What I kind of want to do is Skyla. For a Guzma for next turn, but I think right now I'm just gonna put down Pikachu and just end to get a new hand of 6. Yeah, I think it's fine. Maybe we should have kept it. But we get a Rainbow Energy Xurkitree, we get a Float Stone. We could go for Nuzzle here, but Nuzzle's really not that relevant right now. And the unfortunate thing is we got rid of our DCE that we had in our hand at the moment. So I think for right now I'm just going to press done to our opponent's turn and see what happens here. Really don't want to put down a Float Stone. There's really no need to do that. We could have Nuzzled like I said, but really no need to do that either. What we really need is just a Raichu. So there's an Ultra Ball, which we have Skyla, which Skyla gets Ultra Ball and then start doing the stuff. There's a Lycanroc coming down, which is really nice to see that being discarded. There's a Zoroark GX coming down. Okay. And it's gonna be a long match here because our opponent plays multiple Acerolas, multiple Guzmas here. There's a Zoroark coming down. Okay. So if he can get somebody in the active spot, that'd be really great this turn. So discards a Lycanroc. So that's 2 Lycanrocs gone. Okay. All right. Maybe he doesn't need these Lycanrocs. He's saying, hey, I don't need these cards. There's a DC to the active. Okay. Let's see what else. Maybe will they go for a Ram here for 20? Do they have an Ultra Ball for Zoroark in their hand? As soon as they Ultra Ball, we're gonna Skyla for Ultra Ball and start the party. We're 100% gonna start that party. Yeah. Just waiting to see what he decides to do here. We haven't seen. Ooh, I wonder what's in our price cards too. I really want to see Gladion come and play. I'm just curious why he put the... So Stretcher, okay, he can get a Lycanroc. So he gets double Lycanroc in the deck, okay? He puts him in the deck, okay? And there's an end, so he'll get 6 new cards. Obviously, he's looking for a Zark here. And we're just looking for Raichu and to start the party. So let's see. Okay, there's Raichu and a DCE, but really nothing really needed at the discard pile right now. There's a Zark coming down, okay? Now, the good thing about this is he can't really use Acerola because with Raichu, we're not doing any damage. So what he realistically needs is Guzmas. And I guess the big question is, what... I mean, does he play... I don't even know. I was just gonna beat more. What was I gonna say? Oh, the question is, I mean, before Guzmas, does he play the stand-in Zark? So we're definitely just going to put down the Raichu, get the paralyzation off. Would you like to leave your opponent Pokemon? Yes, I would. Thank you very much. Do we put a DC in the active and go to Odor Sleuth here and get try to get some stuff in our hand? I think so. I think we would go this. Go for the Odor Sleuth, whatever it's called. Tails and Tails. Would you like to flip again? Yes, I would. Tails and Tails. Cool. All right, well, that's good. That's good to note. Now, the thing here is he has to Guzma to actually get around this. And if he Guzmas, who does he bring up? Does he bring up the Pikachu? I don't know exactly who. Honestly, he has Lycanroc, so what he could do is Lycanroc Guzma to knock out the Heatmor. That's one thing he could do this turn, and that can punish our Heatmor. So there's a trade. You're going to discard a card of his hand, draw 2 new cards. But remember, I don't think this is the version that plays like the Puzzle of Times. So he can only take 4 knockouts with Guzma, and then we eventually are going to deck him out. So trade again. Alright, discarding a Mime, draw 2 new cards. And I think we should eventually get this in the bag, unless we super dead draw. Man, that was double 4 tails in a row. That's pretty unrealistic. Because we're just going to grab a DCE and a N. But there's the Lycanroc come down. He's going to use that Bloodthirsty Eyes, bring somebody off the bench to the active. Going to bring the Raichu up, but like I said, I wonder if he has... Okay, no, he doesn't have anything. Alright, so there's a Raichu. So, yeah, I'll put down the Raichu. We will paralyze. Yeah, we'll paralyze that thing again. Are you kidding me? We'll put an energy on the Raichu. We will retreat into the Heatmor. And we'll go for another Odor Sleuth here. Come on, buddy. Come on, Tails. Oh, my goodness. Would you like to flip again? Yes. Alright, so we got 1 heads here. So we're grabbing N. Definitely grabbing an N. Alright, so N can give us a new hand. We can find Raichus, whatever we need. That was pretty crazy. I don't know. We just flipped a bunch of tails in a row. I wonder if he prized a bunch of Guzmas here. Maybe he doesn't play as many Guzmas because he has the Lycanroc. So that could be one thing to note, is that he might be running low on those. There's an Ultra Ball. Are we going to see this stand-in Zork coming into play? So Coco and Field Blower are being played right now. Does he have a stand-in? No! There's a stand-in. That's what I was scared of right there, is that stand-in Zark. Alright, so this is going to make things really difficult here, because our plan of attack now is to Guzma up the Zork and take out and paralyze it at the same time, which is really hard to do with this deck. So we see Mind Jack here. Going to take a knockout, and he's actually going to leave the Zark in the active spot. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm actually fine with this. Alright, so what I'm going to do, let's see here. We could promote Pikachu, and that way if we hit a Rainbow Energy, we at least take a knockout this turn. So it's not, I mean, not a knockout, we could paralyze them. So our turn, okay, we will Stretcher, discard pile back into hand. So yeah, we will grab a Heatmor, so put that back down, okay. Field Blower is not that useful, so right now I'm just going to Nest Ball. I think I'm going to fail this Nest Ball. Really don't need to grab anything. Yeah, nothing really. I mean, we could have grabbed Xurkitree and maybe go that way, but he has Lycanroc, so it's probably not going to work. So I think right now I'm just... Oh, man, only 2 DCEs. I think I'm just content with not... I'll grab another Heatmor. Yeah, I'll grab another Heatmor. And we'll play it in. We'll get a new hand of 6. Alright, he gets 4. What we're looking for is a DC... okay, Devolution, Float Stone, but no DCE, unfortunately. We did have Ninja Boy, but Ninja Boy's not going to help us out too much right now. We did get the Devolution. We could de-evolve this Raichu. We could put it back on the active, okay? So we'll de-evolve the Zork. Yes, I would, and we'll just press done. We could puzzle... I don't think it's worth it, so I'm just gonna press done to our opponent's turn. Alright, so we got the paralyzation off again. The Zork is stuck in the X spot. He could have like retreated last turn, but he opted not to, which I'm fine with that. Ultra Ball, gonna start 2 cards for hand, discards a Choice Band and a Zork. Will we see a Guzma come down? I don't know if he actually plays it or not. I mean, you gotta think he does, right? Lele probably grabbing the Guzma here. It's probably not got the Pikachu, is what I would do if I was him. So yeah, Lele coming down. Going to use the Wonder Tag, and moment of truth, will we see a Guzma come out to play or not? And yeah, there's a Guzma right there. Alright, so Guzma will come down. But I wonder, how many Guzmas does he play? Once he plays 3, the one thing we can do is set up a Xurkitree and maybe just win that way. So we see the Pikachu coming up. We will see a Raichu beating for the knockout. We don't have a Pikachu on our field anymore, so we really can't abuse that. So Float Stone. Now, one thing we could do. Okay, Float Stone and that guy. Great. Fantastic. Alright, so go down to 3 price cards. We'll sit up the Heatmor. Alright, so on our turn, we are in trouble. Not gonna lie to you. So there's a DCE, but DCE is not gonna really get us too much. Let's see here. So what we could do is a really... oh, man. It wouldn't really work too much. What I was planning on doing is we could stretch the 2 Pikachus back in the deck, use Ninja Boy to put this Heatmor to a Pikachu, and then evolve to Raichu, and then we wouldn't be able to evolve Raichu regardless. That's not going to work. Okay. What to do? I need to get that Float Stone off the Zork, and I need to hit a Guzma. That's the real thing here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just like Ninja Boy the active into a Xurkitree, and we're just going to say that this is enough to win the game. I think this is going to be enough to win the game. So I'm just going to press pass right now, and I think we're going to be able to win with just Xurkitree. I don't think he has enough resources to like knock out. I mean, if he plays 4 Guzmas, he can win right now. But if he doesn't, then we're okay. So yeah, I don't think he has... I think we'll be fine here. Yeah, I think if we just Xurkitree right now and just pass, we'll be able to win the game. So trade, yeah, that's fine. The question is, does he play... yeah, because there's a Rockruff being discarded. We're not going to put any damage on the field, so he might be able to put like 2 fighting energies on a Lele and slowly start energy driving us for the knockout, but even then that's not going to work. I think this plan is going to work right here. Just leaving Xurkitree in the active and just passing over and over and over again. So pass onto our turn, we get a DCE. DCE is really not going to give us too much. I really just need to pick up one of our Raichus. I think right now I'm just going to hit pass and just see what happens, because I don't think he can actually win the game at all anymore, because Xurkitree's in the active spot. I think I'm just going to pass and just keep going, and I think that's realistically going to win us the game. So trade, okay, that's fine. He's going to discard a card, draw 2 new cards, but I don't think he can actually counter this Xurkitree. I think he's going to... I don't think he plays the puzzles, so he can't really get around it, so that's good. Okay, there's a fighting energy on the Lele. That is what I'm scared of. But even then, he has to use so many turns, so maybe he won't have... okay, so we see another trade here. The question is how many fighting energies are in his deck. Alright, so he's already played 2. Does he play a 3rd one? So pass onto our turn. There is a Field Blower. So I'm going to Field Blower, get rid of the Float Stone. Okay. I'm going to Ultra Ball, discard the Heatmor, and then Lusamine, maybe? No, we're going to discard the Float Stone. I'm going to discard these 2 to grab... okay, there's no more Pikachu, unfortunately. We could grab Jirachi, but we already discarded a Float Stone. Alright, so we have Counter Catcher, but we have no Pikachus. So I think right now I'm not going to grab anything. There's nothing I want to grab right now. And I think I'm just going to end. Because he's going to have way more cards than us, yeah. So I think I'm fine here. What I'm looking for is a Devolution Spray. Still no Devolution Spray. Great. Alright, so press done until our opponent's turn. We could go Lightning GX. So yeah, let's put a Rainbow Energy to the active. And we'll actually use the Lightning GX. Alright, so let's see. There's really no card. I would put the Float Stone in his prize cards. Alright, so there we go, into our opponent's turn. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so, yeah, that's fine. We have Acerola, so at one point we can Acerola the Xurkitree, put it back into our hand, and then retreat with the Lele. So I think with this, we should have enough turns right now to be okay. I think so. I think that's the plan. So there's a Guzma. So he just top decked the Guzma, whatever. He's going to take a knockout this turn. Going to bring the Heatmor. But I don't think he plays for... I think with that Xurkitree, there's really no way he can win the game now unless he plays another Fighting Energy. So set up Xurkitree here. I think this is okay. On to our turn. We get a Raichu. We'll press done. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Because he already played 2 Guzmas. He's not going to be able to pick anybody up. He's already down 4 ends as well. Pass it to our turn. Okay, we get a Team Rocket's Handiwork. So we'll play Team Rocket's Handiwork immediately. Tails and heads. So we discard a Enhanced Tamarina Sycamore. Press done. On to his turn. He's got 7 cards left. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what else he's got here. 7 cards left for our opponent. I mean, I don't think he has enough time to actually win the game. Even with Lele, he has to hit us 3 times. There's a Stretcher, put a card back, 3 cards back into his deck. But we got puzzles. We haven't used any of our puzzles yet, so we're good there. 3 Pokemon going back in there. Okay. Alrighty. And this is not how you... I mean, I guess it's one way you can win the game pretty easily. It's just like Xurkitree, just whatever. Special charge, going to shuffle 2 special energies back into his deck. But still, there's not enough resources in there. Alright, so pass on to our turn. We get a DCE. I mean, we could start rumbling wires, but then if we do that, then Lele could start knocking us out. So I'm just going to press done again onto our opponent's turn. Okay, alright. I guess the only real way we can really start winning the game, if we want to go the other way, is find a Heatmor. Well, first off, we need to de-evolve one of our Raichus. That's the big thing. We need to get Pikachus back on the field, and then maybe we can start using Raichu, which would be really nice. So yeah, I mean, 10 cards left for our opponent. I mean, does he play another Fighting Energy? That is going to be the $1,000,000 question. I'm not going to send Xurkitree out of the active spot. He's just going to sit here, and yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. And there's Victini. I don't think my opponent plays another Fighting Energy, and I think that's what's going to come to the end. Yeah, he can find more Guzmas, but he's already used 2. He has a full bench. He can't pick anybody up. We're not going to hurt anybody. Can we see our opponent's deck real quick? Let's see. Can we see their deck? That's the question, and no, we can't. So I don't think they had another Fighting Energy, which is why they decided to concede the game. If they did, then what they could do is, like I said, put an energy on the Lele, start energy driving over and over again. But I don't think he actually did that. So that was a pretty bad game. I'm still like fairly new with the game. But in yesterday's game, we actually saw our opponent play we actually played like 4 puzzles and 4 Guzmas. So that actually would probably defeat this deck, just because you have outs to like a ton of Guzmas and stuff like that. But eventually, you would just have one Xurkitree, and then you would just win the game that way. So that's another thing you could do as well. So yeah, if you played the deck yesterday, you automatically win by putting out a Xurkitree and pass, and you win. So that's an interesting thing to note. But we'll see another game with the deck here in a second. Hopefully we play it correctly, and we actually win a game with the Heatmor Raichu combo. Alright, so in game number 2, playing against Kenshin X, playing some kind of water fighting deck, and it's okay, it doesn't have dark, so we don't have to worry about Zork anymore, so this is really, really good news for us. So we lost the coin flip. Once again, it all comes down to how many Guzmas they play in their deck. Alright, so we start. This is not a good hand. So we got Jirachi, we got Skyla, which can get us Nest Ball, which can get us Pikachu. The next we have Raichu, but we really need to get lucky off these mulligans. So hopefully he mulligans a lot to help us out here. Oh baby, it's another Lycanroc deck. All right, okay, it's a Lycanroc Crabominal. I think I'm fine with this. I don't know actually. Yes. There's a Counter Catcher Pikachu. All right, so there we go. That's what we want to see is good old Pikachu. And there's a Lele start from our opponent. That's what we need right there. We gotta hope they actually end us and we get a new hand of 6, or we try to bridge it. So there's a Lele. Lele will probably grab their own bridge and be good to go. Now, gotta deal with Lycanroc again. Lycanroc's so annoying, just because they can like bring whoever they want to off the bench and have Guzma. So it makes the matchup a little bit harder for us for sure. So Crabominal. Okay, so only 1 spot for their guy. All right, that's good. So another Pikachu, put that down. With Skyla, I think I am just going to grab an N for next turn. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm going to grab the N for next turn. So yeah, grab the N. And right now, we'll just pass. I don't want to commit the Float Stone just in case they put down something. Carbrominal, I think he needs... like... Well, I think he just one fighting energy and he can start swinging, if I remember correctly. Alright, so Escape Rope was in a Pikachu. Really don't have a choice. I imagine we'll see one of these Carbrawlers coming up. Alright, he's going to have a weakness. There's Carbrominal coming down. He does 80. Okay. And there's an Ultra Ball discarding an Acerola and something to grab an Octillery. Going to Abyssal Hand for 5 new cards. Alright, but I mean, next we have the Raichu, which is great. We can start locking it. The only problem is, I mean, I guess we have Devolution Spray, so we can immediately play that. Float Stone the active and in him. It's got the fighting energy as well, so we're going to see Gutsy Hammer and a Rockruff coming down. Alrighty, so Gutsy Hammer for the knockout here, doing 160. Alright, so set up Jirachi, and now we have the battle. Alright, so on to our turn, we get a Sycamore. So put down the Raichu. Yes. I'm trying to debate here. Man, part of me really just wants to, like, Devolution. We could have Counter Catcher, but I want the Carbomble in the active spot. For sure. What I'm debating is, do I Counter Catcher? I mean, do I Devolution Spray and then Sycamore? I know we put a Raichu in the discard pile, but I think we're fine if we do that. So I'm actually going to put a Float Stone the active, Devolution the Raichu. Okay, because he already played, what, one... he played Escape Rope last turn. I think I am still going to Sycamore. I want to draw into more Raichus, or more Pikachus and stuff like that. I want to get set up this turn. So Nest Ball, Devolution, and Raichu. So Nest Ball. Unfortunately, we do not find one of our Heatmors, unfortunately. So put down the Pikachu, and we'll just pass into our bonus turn. Alright, so it's going to come down to, does he have a Guzma here? Anything like that. We do have a Raichu in our hand and Devolution Spray, so we can get those two back into our hand. Okay. Yeah, that's what's gonna come down to. Does he have a Guzma here? So fighting energy to the Brawler, okay. But we got a Raichu next turn. We got an N. We have a Devolution, so we can de-evolve on a Raichu's immediately. So there is a Field Blower to gear up Float Stone. Lovely. That's what I was scared of that he's gonna have. Ultra Ball discards a strong energy and Ultra Ball. He's probably just gonna grab a Carbomble and then Abyssal Hand for 4 new cards. Alright, but the good thing is, every time he takes a knockout, he's taking a non-EX knockout. So, oh my goodness, another Escape Rope. Nice. Oh my goodness. Alright, so second Escape Rope coming down for our opponent. No Guzmas have been played, just Escape Ropes. That's very unfortunate for us. And Abyssal Hand. So now he has 4 Guzmas. He can win the game pretty easily. Alright, that is upsetting. That's 2 Pikachus gone with just Escape Ropes. Alright, so Gutsy Hammer for the knockout. Maybe he doesn't play Guzmas and he just plays like a bunch of Escape Ropes. I don't know. So Jirachi coming up onto our turn. We get a Field Blower, so put down the Raichu. Yes. Are you kidding me? I would love to. With Devolution, pick the Raichu back into our hand, and we'll play an in here. Really don't want to put down Xurkitree. It's just a liability, especially with that fighting weakness. And we find a Stretcher Heatmor. Okay, so we got some stuff now. We got some stuff. It's not good stuff, but it's something. We'll put down Heatmor. Put down Heatmor. We can Stretcher 3 back in our deck. Okay. So put 1, 2, 3. And I think I kind of want to puzzle here. To rearrange top 3 cards of our deck just to guarantee something next turn. Alright, didn't matter. Oh man, our next 2 cards are terrible. Which one do we want? I guess the Durant might be better. Okay, so press done. I mean, next turn we can also use Lusamine, and we grab two Chain of Standard cards of discard piles. That's fine. There's a Float Stone to the Octillery. Are we going to see a Guzma finally come out? There's a Choice Band. Looks like he's getting ready to Abyssal Hand for 2 right now. Can he find a Guzma? How many Guzmas does this play? There's a DC to Rockruff and Abyssal Hand for 3. Alright, moment of truth. Does he find a Guzma here? And nope, just pass into our turn. Alright, great. So we see a Raichu. We'll immediately put that down. Yes. Are you kidding me? Well, Lusamine to put 2 cards in our hand. Okay, we'll grab a Sycamore and an N. Now, the bad thing here... Yeah, we'll grab Sycamore in. The bad thing is we don't have a DC, we don't have Heatmor in the active spot, so we're actually kind of in trouble here. So press done onto our opponents. They're going to draw a card, and what we could do is just Counter Catcher, bring up the Lele, try to get that stuck in the active spot. I know he barely has any energies down. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 in play. So there's a strong energy to Rockruff, okay. And I think, yeah, we're just going to Sycamore, just try to hit more Pikachus next turn. That's definitely the play. Yeah, he'll be able to knock us out. There's a Brooklyn Hill coming down and an N. Alright, so N is actually great for us. I think it's fine. So we still find a Durant, a Counter Catcher, a Nest Ball, and a Brigette. Still not a good hand. We had a good hand, and now it's became very interesting. Alright, so we got a Sycamore. Great top deck. So I think I'm still going to Counter Catcher, bring up this Lele here. We're going to Nest Ball to find another Pikachu. Now, the bad thing is we're not going to have any more... Man, we're not going to have any more puzzles. Oh, no, we do. We've only played one puzzle, so we're okay here. So I'm just going to Sycamore, just discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. So there's a Raichu, a DC, but no way to treat stuff right now. Let's Brook a Hill. Let's see what's in our deck real quick. Alright, so I think I am going to commit a... Do I commit DC or not this turn? I don't think so. I think I would just pass. What I'm scared of, though, is that next turn he's going to knock out a Pikachu. And that would be upsetting. Luckily, Heatmor doesn't get one-shotted by Crabominal, so that's good. It only does 80. But then he has Lycanroc, and that is another threat. Lycanroc can take a knockout pretty easily. So there's a Guzma, so that's going to be the first Guzma. Break up the Pikachu, of course. Going to send a Crabominal, most likely. Okay. Now, it's good that he sent up the one with the Choice Band on it. And the reason why I say this is because it doesn't have a Float Stone, so he has to wait a Guzma to get out of the active spot. So on to our turn. We get a Rescue Stretcher, put a DC in the active. We'll Stretcher to put a Pikachu in our hand. Yeah, so we'll put a Pikachu in our hand. Yeah, we'll put the Pikachu down. We'll play an in here. Okay, we'll put him down to 3. He does have the Abyssal Hand, unfortunately. Maybe we should have Field Blower, give it a Float Stone off the bench. There's another Pikachu, and that's what we need right there. And a Devolution Spray. So we're going to have 3 Pikachus now. Alright, so put down Pikachu. We'll Devolution, put the Raichu back into our hand, and we'll start using an Odor Sleuth here. Alright, so... Oh, we don't have a we don't have... Oh, man, I just realized we don't even have a Victini down. Okay, so heads and heads. Alright, well, that's pretty good. So grab double Devolution here. Okay. Alright, so what we need to do is, next turn, I'm going to put down the Rainbow Energy to Jirachi, Acerola back into my hand, and try to dig for get a Victini out that way. I think that's going to be realistically the best way to go around this. How many ends has he played? Just the 1, so he could realistically use another end. There's a Lycanroc come down. He's going to bring somebody off the bench. Probably a Pikachu, most likely take a knockout on it. Which is upsetting because now he's going down to 2 price cards. He's already played 1 Guzma. So the question is, does he have 2 more Guzmas left in his deck or not? If he does, he can easily win this game, and that is very problematic. So Abyssal Hand for 2. Does he play 3 Guzmas or not? Because that's what's going to come down to. He played those 2 escape ropes early, which really hurt us a lot. I'm going to take a knockout here, going down to 2. We'll send up the Heatmor. On our turn, we will put down the Raichu. Okay. Yes, I would. I'm going to Skyla for a Nest Ball. There's one in here. It looks like there's an Ultra Ball. So I guess we're content with grabbing an Ultra Ball this turn. Okay. Well, Ultra Ball, discard the Field Blower and the Acerola to grab a Victini. Alright, so grab Victini. Put down the Victini. Okay. Devolution the Raichu. Put it back into your hand, and we're going to Odor Sleuth here to get 2 cards out of our discard piles. If we flip, can we flip one's heads? Alright, so tails and heads. Alright, would you like to flip again? No, I'm fine. We just get 1 card right now. And what I'm going to grab is going to be a... Man, I wish we had Team Rocket's Handiwork. I'm going to grab a Skyla. Yeah, I'm going to grab a Skyla here. And what Skyla can do is grab us a Team Rocket's Handiwork for next turn, and just hope we can discard some cards out of his deck. That's the plan here. Alright, yeah, out of his deck. So we're going to draw a card. Remember, he's already played 1 Guzma. Does he have 2 Guzmas left? I don't know. Yeah, that's going to be a mystery. How many Guzmas are left in his deck? We're at Devolution Spray and Raichu, which is why I committed to the Skyla this turn, because that's what we really need. We need to start finding those Team Rocket's Handiworks. We got the setup kind of going here. Does he play more escape ropes? He's already played 2 and 1 Guzma. The escape ropes is really what's making the match. So Choice Band to Lele, okay. You gotta think if he had a Guzma, he would immediately just played it. Looks like he's trying to get ready for an N, maybe, and that's why he did that. But I'm fine with the N, I think. Because we get 6 new cards. So there's oh my goodness, another Guzma. Okay. Wow. Like I said, you'd think if he had the Guzma, he would have played immediately, but he didn't. Alright, so we get a Victini. We'll put that back down. We will Raichu. Maybe he has targeted the Victini because he only has a 1 Guzma left. Yes. Devolution Spray. Pick the Raichu back in our hand. Skyla. We'll grab a Team Rocket's Handiwork. And we'll go for another Odor Sleuth here, okay? So, Tails and Tails, would you like to flip again? Yes. Heads and heads. Alright, so with this, we'll grab a Devolution Spray. I think we'll just grab Devolution Spray. We could grab Double Puzzle, actually. No, we'll grab Double Devolution. It's always scary to grab Double Puzzle right now, just in case he ends us. So we're going to grab Double Devolution. The question is, does he have 1 more Guzma left in deck? He's already played 2. Play the 2 escape ropes. There's the other Guzman. Oh my goodness. And there we go. So I'm pretty sure, man, that was... Wow, 3 Guzmas and 2 escape ropes. That's one way you could beat this deck pretty easily. Yeah. My goodness. Can we see our opponent's deck? We cannot. So yeah, that was the big downfall there. Is our opponent playing 2 escape ropes and the Guzmas. But you can kind of see how it's starting to work. But we'll see another game with the deck here in a second. Hopefully our opponent does play escape ropes and play Guzmas, because a lot of people don't play that anymore. They definitely just play Guzmas and that's it. So that's very unfortunate. But we'll see another game. Also, we didn't start really milling our opponent out until later on. We did get some of it start setting up, but that's kind of unfortunate. But we'll see one more game with the deck here in a second. We'll see what happens. Alright, so game number 3. We're playing against Volcanion. This is not... Hopefully he doesn't play multiple escape ropes. I know he doesn't play Zoroark, so we should finally have a good game. I mean, I guess Zoroark was a good game. It was a good game. Game number 2 wasn't so good because the escape ropes. So yes, we'll go first. Okay, onto our turn. And let's see what's going to happen here. Alright, so... The hand's kind of weird. We'll definitely start Victini. Okay. Alright. We could scrape down later on. I'm not really worried about that. We'll press done. And looks like right now we're going for an N. Yeah. Let's start with Brigette. Oh, that's an N. Okay. Do we put down Durant or not? I kind of want to, just in case we don't hit a Pokemon, we automatically lose. So I'm put down Durant, and I'm going to end here to get 6 new cards. We're looking for multiple Pikachus here. Okay. Alright, well, that's not a good hand. We'll put down Heatmor. We'll put a Rainbow Energy on the Durant, and we'll just pass. Okay. And the reason I put the Rainbow Energy Durant, I guess at any moment we could put energy on it, scrape down, discard top 4 cards of your opponent's deck. That could be something we could do. I'm hoping, I mean, he could easily take a knockout this turn, 70 HP, that's just 3 steam. It's only 2 steam ups actually. Yeah, 2 steam ups and a fire energy will take a knockout on our Victini. And we won't be able to attack again next turn. What we could do is go for a Mountain Munch, discard top card of our opponent's deck. So there's a Fire Energy deactive, Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards from his hands. Hopefully he gets it in here. Okay, discards a Kiawe and a Field Blower. Okay. Well, we'll see Volcanion, a Lele coming down. Let's find out here in a second. So there's a Lele. I'm hoping the Lele gets an in here to give us a new hand of 6. Don't grab Sycamore. Just grab an in here. Help us out, buddy. Oh, man. He's definitely grabbing Sycamore. He's playing Max Elixir. He's standing his hand out. Okay, the Max Elixir was whiff. There's a Steam Up. And he is definitely going to grab a Sycamore with his Lele. There's really... I don't care what that one card is. It's 100% going to be a Sycamore here. Or a Lily. Ooh, a Lily right now would be great. But let's see, does it go with Lily or Sycamore? Okay, there's a Sycamore coming. Okay. Oh, does he find a Volcanion and a Fire Energy? Alright, so discard the Fire Energy. If he had another Volcanion, he definitely would have had it. There's a Turtonator. It's not a Volcanion. We live to fight another day, Victini. Alrighty, thank you, Victini, for living. So Fire Energy, Turtonator. Fire Energy Volcanion. Alright, so on to our turn, we get a Pikachu. So put down Pikachu. We could Acerola the Victini, the Axe Bob, but definitely just going to Lusamine and put an in their hand. And then we'll just end next turn. We could have Acerola, maybe went for Thunder Wave. but that's still really risky. So I'm just gonna press done right now to our opponent's turn, okay? What we could do next turn is, no matter what, like Rainbow Energy's Pikachu and just go for a Thunder Wave, and regardless if we miss, we have the Victini in our hand. And if we evolve, we have Raichu, and Raichu has a more retreat, so either way, that's okay. So yeah, I think no matter what, we should be good with the Paralyzation. Now, I know with this deck, he only plays 4 Guzmas. I know he only plays 4 Guzmas. Now, like I said, the big thing is he might play Switch. If he plays one Switch, then we are in trouble. We are in trouble if he plays one Switch here. That Switch could be the difference. Like 100% the difference here. So, Fire Energy be discarded, okay. Alright, so Power Heater for the knockout. Opponent will go down to 5 prize cards. We'll send it to Pikachu. We have Thunder Wave no matter what, which is great. So, send it to Pikachu here. On our turn, we get a Devolution Spray. So, put a Rainbow Energy active. We'll go for an in here. Oh no, we need a stretcher. Put the Victini back into our hand. Yeah, so put a Pokemon back into our hand. We'll grab the Victini. Put the Victini down, and we will in. Put our opponent down to 5. We get 6. And let's see, what do we find here? Hopefully some more Pikachus, and we don't. Great. So what I'm actually going to do is Counter Catcher, bring up the Turtonator. It is the threat right now, so I'm going to bring up the Turtonator. We'll go for a Thunder Wave here. Would you like to flip again? No. Alright, so we paralyze the Turtonator. That's exactly what we needed this turn. Alright, because if he Guzmas right now, he needs Guzma and multiple Fire Energies to knock out somebody. But if he Guzmas, he's not knocking out a Pikachu, which is really nice. Alright, so that's a win for us. That is a win-win. That is a win. Alright, so next we have a DC. We can put in like Heatmor. We can maybe play the Field Blower. If he puts down like a Pokemon Counter Catcher, come in clutch in there, bring into that Turtonator, and now he can't really take a knockout. There's a Volcanion coming down, okay. I wonder if he plays a Ringaroo. So there's a Steam Up, gonna discard a Fire Energy out of his hand. Okay, that's scary. And there's an in. Booyah! Not a Guzma. Alright, so go down to 33. Okay. Alrighty, we're slowly getting there. There's an Acerola, a Nest Ball, and a Counter Catcher. Okay, Puzzle Time, which is kind of upsetting. So on to our turn, we get a Gladion. Now, Gladion can let us see what's in our prize cards, and maybe there's a Raichu and an Ultra Ball in there. I don't know what's in our prize cards. So let's just Gladion. Let's just use Gladion. Let's see what's in here. So there's a Raichu. I'm immediately going to grab the Raichu, but we got to notice we have a Puzzle Time prize as well. But I think grabbing Raichu right now is the better play. So grab the Raichu. We will Nest Ball to grab another Pikachu. Okay. Let's see here. What we want in our prize cards? I guess we can start grabbing stuff. So yeah, I'm just going to retreat into the Heatmor. We'll put down the Raichu. Now, the scary thing about this, the scary thing is our opponent could Guzma knock out our Pikachu this turn. So that's one thing I'm kind of scared about. But we're Uber Sleuth here. And let's see here. So we get heads and heads. Would you like to flip again? No, thank you. Alright, so let's grab a Stretcher and a Nest Ball. Alright, so there we go. That's 2 good cards put in our hand. Yeah. Now, the one thing I kind of wanted was to maybe get a Rainbow Energy. Because we could have maybe like Nest Ball for Pikachu next turn. If he does take a knockout, then we can paralyze it that way. So maybe going that probably been a little bit better. But regardless, if he gets a Guzma here, he's not taking a knockout immediately. He needs more stuff to discard. So that's good. That's good for us. We're finally getting set up here. I guess the only thing was we don't have a Devolution Spray. So maybe... Okay, so it's past on our turn. Maybe we should have grabbed it in. Oh, but we have okay, so we have Acerola. So we can Acerola the Raichu in our hand. Wow, that's a great notice there, Josh. So put down Pikachu. We'll Nest Ball for another Pikachu. Alright, so now we've got 3 Pikachus out. We're looking good. We're looking live. We're looking healthy right now. We will put down a Raichu. Yes. And I'm going to Uber Sleuth here. Let's see what we flip here. So Tails and Tails. Okay, would you like to flip again? Yes. Tails and Tails. Alright, well that's whatever. Alright, so we're going to draw a card here. And, I mean, he has 31 cards left. Pass onto our turn. Okay, what do we get? We get double puzzle. Okay, so what we can do with this? We can double puzzle. We can put 2 cards in discard pile in our hand. We can grab an Acerola and a Rainbow Energy. This is probably the wrong way to do this right now, but we are still making it count. We'll put a Rainbow Energy on the Raichu. We will Acerola the Raichu into our hand. Okay, we'll put down Pikachu. Put down Raichu. Would you like to be paralyzed? Yes, I would. And we'll go for another Uter Sleuth here. Okay. So heads and tails. Would you like to flip again? No, thank you. Alright, so what I'm going to do again is put the Acerola in our hand. Alright, so we're slowly getting some kind of combo here, because we're going to Rainbow Energy Acerola. We have this this continuous cycle of Acerola, which is really funny. Alright, so we're not using Devolution Spray, but we're using something, which is really nice. Alright, so that's good. We're kind of forcing him to use an N here to get the stuff out of our hand. He actually put a Fire Energy on a Volcanion, which is kind of scary, because the Volcanion can Steam Artillery and knock out a bench Pokemon, like I said earlier. He has to get a bench Pokemon set up, but he's already... Okay, so there's an Ultra Ball. We might see a Lele come down, but no matter what he knocks out, we have Rescue Stretcher in our hand, which is really nice, so we'll be okay here. Alright, so discard is a Field Blower, and I don't know what the other card was. Maybe a Turtonator. That's what he discarded. We'll most likely see a Lele for Guzma, and this is going to be one of his first Guzmas here. But right now, we're looking good. Like, we have what we needed. We're doing okay. There's a Lele for Guzma. He's going to bring up somebody, take a knockout, but we have the lock online. Alright, so there's a Guzma. Full art Guzma. Alright, so he's going to Guzma up somebody, and does he have another Fire Energy to Steam Artillery or somebody? That's the real question here. He can't Steam Artillery the Raichu, doesn't take a knockout, and then that'd be kind of silly because he has 110 HP. But Guzma, gonna bring up the Raichu. Okay, does he have a Float Stone in hand? Okay, there's a Float Stone. It looks like he will take a knockout, but this is fine. I have a Stretcher in hand, so I can Stretcher the Raichu back into our hand and just take a knockout and just paralyze immediately. And now he's down 2 Fire Energy, so I'm actually okay with this. So set up Heatmor here, okay. On to our turn. What do we get? We get a Skyla. Okay, so let's Stretcher. Okay. Put a Pokemon discard on our hand. We'll grab the Raichu. Alright. We'll put down the Raichu. Let's see. Yes. Then I'm going to Skyla for a Devolution Spray. And that way we can de-evolve these Raichu. Yeah, so we'll de-evolve the Raichu, put it back into our hand. The plays, and then we'll go for the Uter Sleuth here. Heads and tails. Alright, would you like to flip again? No, thank you. I'm fine with just the one. And what we're going to grab is a Devolution Spray. Yeah, as long as we get the one Devolution Spray, we should be okay here. So yeah, we'll grab Devolution Spray. He's down 28 cards, so eventually going to deck him out first. And yeah, okay, so pass on our turn. Okay, so we get another Devolution Spray. So we'll put down the Raichu. Yes. We'll Devolution, put the Raichu in our hand. And what I'm going to do is, if I flip heads here, I'm actually going to grab a Skyla. And Skyla's going to grab Team Rocket's Handiwork. So we'll Uter Sleuth here. Tails and heads. Would you like to flip again? No. I'm just going to grab a Skyla this turn. Yeah, we'll grab Skyla here. And with the Skyla, we grab Team Rocket's Handiwork. And we're going to start slowly setting up some plays here. Alright, so the big question is, when will another N come down? Will another Guzma come down? These are all big mysteries. These are all big mysteries in the world. I imagine he's going to save the ends for late game and just try to end us that way. I imagine that's what we're going to see. But we're eventually going to Skyla for Team Rocket's Handiwork and start going places. So on to our turn, we find a Field Blower. Okay, really, I guess we could Field Blower with the Float Stone off. Really, he doesn't need that. That's not good for him. Put it on the Raichu. Yes. Well, Skyla to grab Team Rocket's Handiwork. We know it's not in there. We've seen our prize cards. So we'll grab Team Rocket's Handiwork. We'll Devolution the Raichu. And then we'll go for another Uter Sleuth here. I know, this is an exciting game. It's so exciting, guys. Okay, would you like to look in? Yes. Lovely. Alright, but that's fine, though. We still have the Raichu in hand. I guess one thing we should probably do is, like, Counter Catcher the Volcanion and put an energy on it, or and paralyze that, because that's the only real attacker. So I think Counter Catcher the Volcanion next turn is probably the better play. I should have done this a long time ago, but I didn't, unfortunately. Okay. And now, since we missed the double heads here, we have to, like, Acerola, Raichu kind of combo thing I was talking about earlier. There's a Fighting Fury go to the Volcanion. That's scary. There, oh my goodness, he plays a switch. That was what I was talking about, guys. Remember, I was talking about if he plays one switch, that could be the difference in this game. Guess what? He just switched us. Okay, so Team Rocket's Handiwork, Skyla. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And he hit a Fire Energy. Okay, okay. Keep calm, Josh. Keep calm. Keep calm. Keep calm. Don't you worry, buddy. We got this. We'll figure it out together. All right, so in our turn, we get a Counter Catcher. Okay. So we'll Field Blower, get rid of that thing. Okay. All right, and I'm actually just going to Sycamore here. We need to hit, like, some good cards here. All right, so we can Ultra Ball, discard the Acerola and Victini to grab a Raichu. Okay. We'll put down a Raichu. Yes. We will Devolution the Raichu. And do we Mountain Munch here? I think we're fine Mountain Munch, and I don't think he plays Acerola. It's very unlikely. So we discard a Fire Jade, really not a card we care about too much. Alright, but next we have a Raichu. We have an in here. We have actually a Stretcher, so we can Stretcher the Heatmor or Pikachu back in our deck, maybe. Maybe put the Heatmor on our bench automatically, so we can try to draw to one of the a DC and go for an Udasleuth here. I think that'd be a better play, actually. Yeah, I think it'd be better just to go for the put a Heatmor in our hand. Now I know we have less cards than our opponent, but that's fine. I mean, because we have like Rescue Stretcher, we can get stuff back in our deck easily, so I'm not too worried about that. We can eventually start getting like Team Rocket's Handiworks. Another Guzma, okay? So gonna bring a Victini here, gonna set up his Turtonator. Now Turtonator is actually not gonna be able to take a knockout here, so this is actually a wasted Guzma, unless he has a Float Stone in hand. He could go for Nitro Tank here, but I'm still okay with this. That's an okay play for me. He wastes one of his Guzmas, so that's actually okay with me. I don't know why he would use it right now. He definitely should have just waited. Yeah. I mean, how many Guzmas has he played? He's played 2, so he has 2 more left. Does he play another switch? So that Guzma becomes dead now. It's probably a bad play by my opponent, but I'm okay with this. I'm 100% okay with this. So see 3 Ninja go on the active. Yeah, 3 Ninja in this guy. He has multiple attackers now. So put down a Raichu. Okay. Yes. And we'll go for an in here. We put him down to 3. We get 6. And let's see, what do we find with these cards? We find, oh my goodness, we find the best hand ever. We'll put down Heatmor. We'll Float Stone the active. We'll Devolution the Raichu. We'll put a DC on the Heatmor, and we will go for an Udasleuth here. Alright, so DC this guy. We will retreat into the Heatmor, and we'll go for the Udasleuth. Oh my goodness. So it's heads and tails. Would you like to flip again? No. And what I'm going to grab here is one puzzle. Yeah. Now, the thing to note is we have 4 Devolution Sprays in our discard pile, but with double puzzle, we can get 2 out of our discard pile. Okay. Whew. Alrighty. So there's an N. Alright, so he's going to put 6. That's fine. I'm fine with the N here. Yeah, he gets rid of our puzzles. Which we have Raichu in our hands, so that's fine. On to our turn, we can... Okay, we draw double puzzle anyway. Do we need double puzzle right now? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm actually going to double puzzle here. Alright, so I'm going to double puzzle. Yes. I am going to grab Devolution and a Team Rocket's Handiwork. Alright. So put down Raichu. Yes. We will Devolution the Raichu back into our hand. And we'll go for Team Rocket's Handiwork. Oh, heads and heads. All right, so 4 cards being discarded. No, oh man, we didn't hit any. We didn't hit any. Okay, would you like to flip again? No. Yeah, no, we would not like to flip again. Okay, sorry. I mean, what did I say here? I don't know. Oh, we didn't discard any Guzmas. That's what I was saying. So now I'm put a Stretcher in our hand because we can Stretcher some Pokemon back into our deck. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Maybe not all 4 Devolution Sprays. And maybe we should go to Devolution Sprays. We have plenty of turns to like try to rebuild our deck back up. Alright, so pass into our turn, that's fine. So I'm gonna Stretcher, put 3 cards back into our deck. Okay, we'll put Pikachu, Heatmor, and Victini. I'm going to Ultra Ball, discard an Ultra Ball and Acerola to grab a Pikachu. Okay. We'll put down Pikachu. Put down Raichu. This is going to become a really crucial flip here. Yeah. Because if we don't flip a heads off of these 4, we're in trouble here. So Udasleuth here, okay. So heads and a heads. Alrighty. Would you like to flip again? No, thank you. And with this, I'm going to put a double Devolution in our hand. Whew! Alright, so that's what we needed. We needed the double devolution. Alright, so, but one thing he could do is, like, Guzma up the Raichu and take a knockout this turn, and that would be pretty bad. Maybe should have grabbed double puzzle. That would have been a little bit better. Yeah, double puzzle would have been a lot better. Okay, so pass on to our turn. We're still good here. We also get a stretcher, which stretcher doesn't, I guess would have saved us. So devolution the Raichu, put it back into our hand. We'll put down the Raichu. Okay. Yes, and we'll go for another Sleuth here. And with this, let's see how many coins we'll flip. So tails and heads. Would you like to flip again? No. I am just going to put the Team Rocket's Handiwork in our hand. Okay. So Team Rocket goes up to my hand. Okay, onto our opponent's turn. Maybe we should have got the Lusamine. Lusamine could have got 2 supporter cards of discard pile. We could have filled our deck up more. But like I said, we have plenty of turns to start worrying about or refill our deck back up. So on our turn, we'll play the Team Rocket's Handiwork. So tails and tails, great. We'll devolution the Raichu back into our hand. Okay. Put it back down. Yes. All right, we'll go for another Sleuth here. So heads and heads. All right, so this turn, would you like to flip again? No. All right, so we'll put 2 more devolutions in our hand. Okay. Alright, so I know, it's a side game Pokemon. It just comes down to when does he hit his Goosebumps. Does he have 2 more left? Pass to our turn, okay. We'll devolution the Raichu back in our hand. And now we're getting to the point where we're stacking Raichus. How many Ins has he played? 3 Ins have been played. That's good news for us. So put down Raichu. Would you like? Yes, I would. We'll go for another Sleuth here. Can we flip 1 heads? So tails and tails. Would you like to flip again? Yes. Oh, the double tails, the quad tails. I mean, it does happen. Realistically, it will happen sometimes. But that's fine. It's fine. So pass it our turn. We will Raichu. Yes. Devolution, just in case he goes for like a Guzma here to knock out our Pikachu. We will Sleuth. So tails and heads. No, we're fine. Yeah. We'll just grab another Devolution Spray. Okay. And also, at any point, we can chip off. We can scrape down. Remember that. We can scrape down at any moment, too. Alright, so in our turn, we get a Ninja Boy. Ninja Boy doesn't really do any purpose for us right now, but with Devolution, the Raichu back in our hand. We're just waiting for a turn where we can, like, double puzzle, I think is what we need. So, yeah, we'll Sleuth again. So, tails and tails. Would you like to flip again? Yes. Tails and heads, alright. What we're going to put in our hand right now? Man, I guess another Devolution. Like, because we really can't afford anything else right now. So yeah, I'll put another Devolution in our hand. Do we have a Lusamine prize? A Lusamine top deck would be great. Pass it our turn. We will Devolution again. I know, this is so exciting Pokemon. I know. Just flip towards the end, guys. Do we win or not? That's the question. Yes. Sleuth, heads and tails. No. Grab a Devolution. Alrighty. We have 8. Oh man, we have 8 cards left. Like I said, we can scrape down any time. Maybe should have Ninja Boy the Durant for a Pikachu or at some point. I don't know. Whatever. We're just hoping for double heads. As soon as we flip double heads, we're grabbing 2 puzzle times. So grab Raichu, okay. Yes. Sleuth. Tails and tails. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we flipped double tails. Like, what is going on? We flipped so many tails this game. This is actually bad now. Alright. Just waiting to top deck a Lusamine. I think it plays 2. No, it only plays the 1. It only plays the 1. Yeah, it only plays the 1 Lusamine. So I'm hoping for it's not realistic. We've already prized both. We prized the puzzle here. Okay. Remember, at any point, we can scrape down and discard top 4 cards of their deck. So that is the plan there. Now, the problem here is we only have 1 Pikachu down. So put down Pikachu, or put down Raichu. Yes. We were Sleuth again. Okay. Oh my goodness. Finally, double heads. Alright, so we're going to have double puzzle here. I was so worried. I was like, my goodness, we're just going to lose the game this way. Moment of truth. Does he have a Guzman to knock around with Pikachu? If he does, we're in trouble. If he has a Guzman knocking around with Pikachu, we are in trouble. So there's a switch. Oh my goodness. That might be the game there. Just might be, guys. Wow, 2 switches. All of that for 2 switch. And an in. Uh-oh. Alright, so it goes down to 3. Okay. Okay, we got the Heatmor, that's good. We got a Raichu, that's okay. So 110. So it's in a Victini. Okay. Get a Heatmor. So put down Heatmor. We'll play an in. Let's see. Do we find a... Oh, goodness. This is bad now. Alright, so I'm going to Field Blower the Fighting Fear Bird off. And I'm going to go for a Thunder Wave. Yeah, that's what we have to do here. So Thunder Wave. Woo! Would you like to flip again? No. Alright, so we're good there. Paralyzed, good old Volcanion. Alright, so there we go. Pass it our turn, okay. So we get a Raichu. Alright, so I'm going to put down... Well, if we put down a Raichu, we actually can't de-evolve. So what I'm waiting for... Okay, so, well, yep. Okay, there we go. Would you like to flip again? No. What I'm waiting for now is actually another puzzle so we can de-evolve and go for Heatmor. Yeah, that's the plan now. Whew! My goodness. We have to discard 16 cards somehow. So that's his 4th in, right? Yeah, so that's his 4th in. So he has no more ins. That's good to know. There's a DCE. Okay. We'll go for another Thunder Wave. Okay. Woo! Woo! Living on the edge there. Oh, wait. No. What we could do this whole time is Ninja Boy the Durant to a Pikachu. Oh, my goodness, Josh. Alright, so yeah, I'm getting Ninja Boy the Durant on the bench into a Pikachu. Oh, my goodness, Josh. You are silly. We'll retreat into the Heatmor. Okay, put a DCE. Put down a Raichu. Yes. And we'll go for Sleuth. Alright, so there we go. Alright. So tails and heads. Would you like to flip again? No. I just want the one puzzle. That's what I want. Just want the one puzzle out of our discard pile. Oh, yeah. Puzzle. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, so under opponent's turn. Now the question is, how many Guzmas does he play? So, okay, pass it our turn. We will double puzzle. Okay. Grab double Devolution. Okay. We'll Devolution the Raichu in our hand. We'll Devolution the Raichu in our hand. Put down a Raichu. Okay. Yes. And we'll go for Sleuth. So heads and heads. Alright, yes. No, I would not like to flip again, actually. We're gonna have double puzzle. Okay. Alrighty, so we're going places. Alright, so under opponent's turn. Because we can grab a Team Rocket's Handiwork this turn. Pass on to our turn. We get a Raichu. Alright, so put down Raichu. Okay. Yes. We'll double puzzle. Okay, and with this, we'll grab a Devolution and a Team Rocket's Handiwork. So we'll play the Team Rocket's Handiwork. Tails and heads. Alright, so discard a Float Stone and Sycamore. We'll Devolution the Raichu. So he's already paralyzed. And we'll go for another Sleuth here, okay? So tails and heads. No. We'll grab a good old, actually I'm going to just grab a Lusamine right now. Okay. Alright, so their opponent's turn, he has 10 cards left. Alright. Yeah, I think grabbing Lusamine here is better because then we can put 2 more supporter cards in our hand. Alright, so we grab a Durant. So we'll Lusamine and put 2 cards in our hand. We'll put an in and a Team Rocket's Handiwork. Okay. We'll put down a Raichu. Yes. We'll go for another Udasleuth. Alright, yes. Would you like to fly if we win? No. And I'll put double puzzle in our hand. Okay, so we'll put 2 cards in our hand with double puzzle. Alrighty. So put those 2 in our hand. On to our opponent's turn. Now, once again, the problem is, if he has Guzma here, he can knock out our only Pikachu. I just remember this. Oh boy. But now, I don't know. We're gonna keep going. Just keep on trucking along. Team Rocket's Handiwork. I'll flip 4 heads, 2 heads. So we can discard 4 cards. You can put it down to 5. That is the plan here. So there's a last. Oh my goodness, a Guzman bring up my Pikachu. Okay, this is bad now. This is terrible. This is terrible, guys. All right, so since it's Volcanion, okay, he's gonna do 130, knock us out, go down 1 prize card. All right, so I mean, the question is that his last Guzma? I don't know. I do not know. So Volcanion Heat for 130, okay, he's going down to 1 prize card. We're gonna send up our Victini, and I have a plan here. I have a plan. So we get Stretcher. Okay. We'll use a Stretcher, shuffle 3 back in our deck. We'll put 1, 2, 3. We will double puzzle. Okay. I am going to grab a Devolution and a Nest Ball. Alright, so we'll Devolution the Raichu to Pikachu. We will Nest Ball for a Pikachu, okay. We will Team Rocket's Handiwork. Alright, there we go. Oh, did we discard a 4th Guzma? No, 3 still. Alright, so this is coming down to a coin flip here. If we flip heads, we'll be okay. If not, we're in trouble. Alright, so Thunder Wave. Heads, alright. Would you like to flip again? No. Okay, okay, so we paralyzed it. Okay, so the question is, does he play 4 Guzmas? Does he have another switch here? The suspense. Does he have a 4th Guzma? We've done everything we've done. I think I played this game somewhat good. Maybe not the best, but somewhat good. He has no more ends left. Okay, so pass it our turn. Alright, so we'll retreat into the Heatmor. We'll put down Raichu. Okay. Yes. We'll go for Udasleuth, okay. So heads and tails. Would you like to flip again? No. And what I'm going to do is grab another Lusamine. Okay. No, do we just grab Team Rocket's Handiwork? I think I'm just grab Team Rocket's Handiwork and we'll see what happens. No, we should have grabbed... Oh, no, we're fine. 3 cards left. Okay, so if we flip 1 heads here, okay, if we flip 1 heads with Team Rocket's Handiwork, we win. Because we'll put him down to 1, and then we Team Rocket's Handiwork. If we flip 1 heads, there's a Stretcher. Okay, oh, no, he's going to shuffle 3 back in the deck. Oh, no, that's problematic now. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm nervous now, because we don't have... Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, so on our turn, we get a Jirachi. So put down a Raichu. Yes. Well, Team Rocket's Handiwork. Heads and heads. Alright, so we'll go... Oh, we discard his 4th Guzma! Oh, my goodness. So tails and tails. Would you like to flip again? Yes. Alright, so with this, I am going to grab... Okay, so let's see here. We only get 1 card. Durant needs an energy to attack, so we can Acerola and win the game. Yes. Alright, and that is going to win the game, because... Oh no, we actually don't. That actually doesn't win this game. No, I misplayed. Oh no. Oh no. Our rainbow energy's gone. Oh no. I misplayed the last second. Is there rainbow energy left in our deck? I don't know. How many rainbows are in this discard pile? 2. Ranger. Don't care about Ranger. Steam up. Okay. Guys, I misplayed. I misplayed. I just misplayed. Oh my goodness. We lose now. We lose. I should have got Team Rocket's Handiwork. Unless we have a Rainbow Energy left in deck. And he gets seeds? Oh my goodness, we were gonna lose! I don't know if the Rainbow Energy was prized. Was it prized or not? I gotta rewatch. I mean, even if it was prized, I don't... Because the deck only it plays 3, right? How many decks does it play? It plays 2! We would have lost that game! He would have won! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What I should have done... I'm going to tell you what I should have done last turn. Since I didn't notice how many... I couldn't remember how many Rainbow Energies played. What we should have done was... what we should have done was grabbed... Unless the Raichu under the Pikachu was this Pikachu. Because if it was this Pikachu, we would have been okay because we could have nuzzled for paralyzation, made him deck out. So what I should have realistically done was grab a Devolution Spray so we could de-evolve one of our Raichus into the Pikachu, because I know all 4 Pikachus on the field, and we could have went for Nuzzle and left it that way, but our opponent didn't realize it, and he thought, oh my goodness, thank you, Pokemon. I forgot the deck only plays 2 Rainbow Energies. Oh my goodness, but there we go. We took down Volcanion. We would have probably lost there, but you know, shh, don't tell him that, guys. Oh my goodness, guys. But there we go. Hope you enjoyed today's video. He did play 4 Guzma and 2 Switch, so that was very, very, very deadly. Oh my goodness. He wasted a Guzma, and then we discarded Guzma, which is why he only had, that's why we won the game. It's because we, yeah. There we go. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm done playing this deck. Have a great Tuesday. Hit the subscribe button. Alrighty, bye. Alright, guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.